Came out and said that he was gonna sleep you. So I just want to know your comments on those.
Why he ain't take the fight in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I ain't be talking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to tell you, I'm really different. He gonna see firsthand. Cause he gets hurt a lot. He flat-footed and he been dropped multiple times. When he get hit by me, it's gonna...
After Jaron Boots Ennis stopped Xander Zayas in the 7th round, Vergil Ortiz Jr. blasted Zayas on social media, calling him a quitter for looking toward his corner after the final knockdown. Ortiz then turned his attention to Ennis, boldly claiming that if he lands the same right hand Zayas did, he would knock Boots out. Meanwhile, Oscar de la Hoya praised both fighters, calling Ennis a machine while also applauding Zayas for accepting such a tough challenge and predicting he will come back stronger.
Ennis, what a great fight. You are a machine. Zayas, a little inexperienced, but you will be back. You're a great fighter. Let's make the biggest fight in boxing today. Vergil Ortiz, Boots Ennis, let's go.
Following the victory, Jaron Ennis reflected on his performance, saying he is still focused on improving despite the dominant result. He dismissed outside criticism, making it clear that his priority is taking over the 154-pound division.
He a game fighter, you know, he got good fundamentals, you know, he's a solid fighter, and he was a champion for a reason, so you can't just go in there and rush and try to get the knockout. You know, you gotta be patient, and that's what I did. So, but the second knockdown, I definitely thought he was gone. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to count it. I want to see the count back.
Yeah.
What did he get up at? 9 or 10?
He was wobbly too.
I felt like he was still on a knee at 9 or 10. I don't believe.
Ennis also responded to Vergil Ortiz's comments, questioning why their fight never happened when opportunities previously existed. He expressed confidence that he can beat any top contender at junior middleweight.
Vergil came out and said that he was gonna sleep you. So I just want to know your comments on those.
Why he ain't take the fight in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I ain't be talking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to tell you, I'm really different. He gonna see firsthand. Cause he gets hurt a lot. He flat-footed and he been dropped multiple times. When he get hit by me, it's gonna be different.
Despite scoring multiple knockdowns and earning the stoppage, Ennis graded his own performance only a C or C+, believing he could have been faster, followed his corner's instructions better, and delivered an even stronger performance.
My performance today, I gotta go back and watch it. I'll probably give myself probably like a C though. I know I'm way better than that, you know, and like a C+, you know, I'm way better than that, you know. I was to the corner a little bit, not too much, you know. It was telling me to do speed, and I was one shot popping. You know, it's the shots that you don't see. You know, I should have been using a little bit more speed, but you know, everything is gonna be good. You know, we're gonna go back to the the lab and get ready. You know, and take over this division.
Boots' longtime trainer and father, Boots Ennis, defended his son against criticism that he gets hit too often, saying many fans overlook the subtle defensive skills he displays throughout his fights.
It didn't bother me. You see me? It didn't bother me at all. I know what he can do. Then he can take a shot. You know what I mean? All y'all guys talking about Boots get hit a lot. Y'all don't say nothing about the other guys getting hit. That's when Boots is relevant. You know what I mean? Boots is out there. Boots don't get hit that much. You see what I mean? How many times he got hit? No, that's what I'm saying. Y'all keep on saying that though. Y'all gotta start speaking the truth, man. But the other guys get hit, maybe get knocked down, all that. He don't get bruised in that. He don't get a mark on his face. And he rolls with the shots, brother. I mean, he get hit with a couple nice hard shots, but he rolls.
According to Boots, Ennis rolls with punches, reduces their impact, and consistently leaves fights without serious damage, proving his defensive awareness and high ring IQ.
Force that kid to speed up because he came in wanting the box, but it seemed like Jaron didn't let him do that.
No, you see he did outboxing too. You saw what he was doing. When he was jabbing, how many jabs he was hitting me with?
In the
you know
first
what I mean?
10 seconds.
He can do that, but he loved to fight. That's why these people come to see him, man.
Yeah.
He put on the show, man.
Boots also explained that while Boots has the technical ability to outbox opponents behind his jab, he naturally prefers an aggressive style that overwhelms opponents with constant pressure and nonstop offense.
One of my guys that I like, man. That's why you see me hugging him. He's one of them top guys, man, to me. He's a good fighter, man. But I knew he couldn't do nothing with Boots. Man, I told you something when y'all ain't see the best of him yet. They gotta bring it out of myself. You know what I mean? You see when he's bringing out, he get nasty. He like to knock everybody out, but I tell him relax. Gotta relax, take your time, man. You know what I mean? But he get excited, man. He's supposed to bring out the best. You know what I mean? You know? But Fandor, I like Fandor. What other name? Fandor? I like to fight him. I think Ortiz. That'll be a good fight. Ortiz.
Former world champion Teofimo Lopez praised Ennis for overcoming difficult moments against Zayas, but noted that the fight also revealed weaknesses that future elite opponents may try to exploit.
Spots there.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Absolutely. I see things, though, that I think other champions in that weight class or contenders can capitalize. I'm not there yet. I'm at 147. We'll go from there, but anybody at 154, I hope they saw what I saw tonight.
Danny Garcia believes Ennis has entered the most dangerous stage of his career, describing him as a fighter who is now at his physical and mental peak.
Part of a champion, but I think the main thing that I loved about Xander is that he literally got the experience. He's got it down pat. When he got hurt, he was bouncing and jumping around, like moving his legs, waking him up. You know, but hey, it happens.
Tremendous heart, right? He kept getting up over and over. It was even stopped by the corner. It wasn't even him.
Yeah. No, but hey, you know what? That's boxing for you, but
Garcia identified Vergil Ortiz Jr. and Sebastian Fundora as Ennis' biggest challenges, noting that Fundora's unusual height and reach create unique problems for anyone in the division.
33, 34, 35, that's when he becomes, I think that's when he becomes the type of fighter you can't hit. You know what I mean?
So what could you kind of tell him in terms of like trying to shore up his defense a little bit? Because when he got hit,
it's just, it's not really about when you throw, you're going to get hit. You know, he loves fighting. He's a fighter at heart. Like I said, with age, the older you get, the smarter you get, the more wiser you get. Then you realize, like, I take less risk and I become more of a boxer. He has that ability.
Garcia also explained that every move up in weight becomes more difficult because the opponents are naturally bigger, stronger, and more experienced.
Yes. Vergil is, that's Boots style. He likes when people come to him. You know? You can use all his tricks. It's not gonna be nothing. You don't have to figure nothing out. It's gonna be right in front of him. But Ortiz is a warrior, so he's gonna be like Xander. He's gonna fight to the end. But Fundora gives anybody problems. Just because he's 6'7", 154 pounds, southpaw. They made him in the last.
Garcia praised Xander Zayas for showing courage despite the defeat, saying that once a fighter reaches championship level, there are no easy fights left to rebuild confidence.
Oh, he's like Ennis. More 147 pounders who's coming up. The guys like, it's always the guys who give you problems are the guys when you move up, they've been at that weight. Yes, those are the guys that give you hard problems. But if I'm 140 and I fight a 140 pounder at 147, it's gonna be the same thing. But when you go up and you fight a guy who's been there for 10 years, those are the guys who give you a hard fight because of national.
Teofimo Lopez Sr. commended Zayas for his bravery, but believes the fight came too early in his career. He feels Zayas needed more experience before facing a complete fighter like Boots Ennis.
Yes, sir. I thought he did great. He did good. But, you know, when you got 2 belts and you're 23, you can't really take a step back. You know? That's what comes with it. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. You got 2 belts. You're a young champion. There's no turning back. So he did what he had to do.
Talk about the heart of Xander. I mean, he kept getting up. Even the fight was stopped by his corner. It wasn't even like he stayed down. He just kind of nodded, seeing his corner finish it.
Look, when you're a young fighter, you're going to go out on your shield. That's why people want to see young fighters fight, because that's the type of fight you're going to get. They don't want to see older fighters who just like some money.
Although Ennis faced a few difficult moments, especially in the 3rd round, Lopez Sr. believes Boots controlled the fight overall with his superior speed, timing, and ring IQ.
It surprised me. It was a blowout, you know, but I got to give it to Sanders, you know what I'm saying? I think that Sanders should have waited a little bit longer, you know, get more experience, and, you know, and then fight Boots. It was too early, you know, but if you got to give it to Sanders, you got to give it to him. And he got a heart of a lion. And
Looking ahead, Lopez Sr. called a fight between Ennis and Vergil Ortiz Jr. one of the most exciting and dangerous matchups at 154 pounds, saying it would answer many questions about Boots' place at the top of the division.
I go that long, you know, and I was really concerned about him getting hurt like that. But that's boxing, you know. The corner decided to let him out. Thank God, I hope he's okay. And you know, there was times there that he could have turned it around, but I mean, tonight it was Boots' night. You know what I'm saying?
Do you favor Pandora or
Boots? I don't know if you take man, he had problems a lot of problems he had. Like in the third round, was it right? When Chandler was coming back, you know, he hurt him, and it took him about a round to come back. You know, for Boots to come back, and I think that was the round that Sanders.
Chris Eubank Jr. praised Xander Zayas for showing tremendous heart in defeat, saying many fighters would have looked for a way out under that kind of pressure. George Kambosos Jr., who trained alongside Zayas for years, also praised his work ethic and predicted he still has a bright future despite the loss. Boxing analyst Wade Plemons applauded Ennis for combining elite technical ability with relentless offensive pressure throughout the fight.
These are the type of fights you need. The best fighting the best in their prime. I mean, Xander Zayas is only 23 years old, 25-0, 13 knockouts. Boots Ennis, 35 wins, 31 knockouts. You got the boxer versus the puncher. Really a puncher that also knows how to box. And quite frankly, coming into this fight, I said, listen, mark it down. This is going to be a Boots knockout. I thought it would be relatively easy for Boots because Xander's, one, really young, two, not experienced at the level that Boots has fought at. And to be fair to Xander Zayas, Boots has never fought anyone this talent level of Xander Zayas. So there were going to be some questions that needed to be answered here, but for the most part, it was going to be not if, but when Boots would.
According to Plemons, Ennis took control early with a first-round knockdown and never allowed Zayas to settle into the fight. While Zayas showed determination, Boots consistently won the exchanges with sharper timing, accurate counters, and damaging combinations.